I have been friends with Mia for about 4 years. And while I genuinely love her, I reached a breaking point over a pattern that has become utterly exhausting. She constantly isolates herself on purpose even when everyone actively tries to include her and then complains about being left out. The pattern keeps repeating in bizarre ways. A few weeks ago, during a downpour, 3 of us were sharing a large umbrella with plenty of room. We repeatedly begged Mia to step under it, but she chose to walk alongside us in the torrential rain instead. Later that evening, she accused us of just letting her walk around by herself. On another occasion at a local cafe, there was an empty chair at our main table. Mia deliberately sat at a completely separate table nearby. Even though we invited her over, she insisted she was fine where she was, only to make a passive-aggressive comment later about how she always ends up sitting alone when we gather. The breaking point happened recently while we were making plans for an evening out. As our group stood together discussing where to go, Mia stood several meters away, staring down at her phone. When I asked if she wanted to join, she said yes, so I assumed she would walk over. Instead, she stayed frozen where she was. We waited for her and called her over multiple times until she finally sighed and told us to just go ahead without her. I snapped, "Mia, you cannot keep doing this and then acting like we are excluding you," I said firmly. "We are literally asking you to come with us. If you want to be included, you have to actually join us." She got upset and walked away. Since then, I have felt conflicted. Mia has struggled with feeling left out in the past, and I suspect deeper insecurities are at play. However, having to constantly convince a friend that she is wanted when she actively chooses to separate herself has left me walking on eggshells every time we make plans. Some of our mutual friends think I was unnecessarily harsh and should have shown more patience, while others admitted they understood why I snapped after years of reassurance went ignored. I probably could have chosen a gentler tone, but I felt completely out of options. Am I the asshole for lashing out at my friend because she keeps leaving herself out on purpose? Comments. NTA There are just some people who love to see themselves as the victim and complain about everything. No matter what you do, she will always find a way to leave herself out and then whine about it being intentional from you. She's only upset because you called her out on her bullshit. Invite her and she'll find a way to be left out and complain about it. Invite her not and she will complain about being left out. It's only a lose-lose situation for you. So leave her out in future and keep your own soul at peace, instead of stressing about a selfish victim person.